Hey guys, welcome to Alpha Top 10. Before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe for more content. The Walking Dead World Beyond is a spin-off based off The Walking Dead, a much better show you should be watching. The show centers around a group of kids on a journey to find a big city community where the protagonist's father is held up, which doesn't really make sense when you watch the whole season. So let's get to the countdown. 10 things wrong with The Walking Dead World Beyond Season 1. Number 10. Enjoying a nice expired soda. The world is based 10 years after the dead started to walk the earth, so food and drinks that had expiry dates would be long overdue, but a couple times during the season food or drinks were found which were apparently still good. For example, there was a scene where soda was found underneath the seats in a school gym and was opening like it hadn't been sitting there for the last decade catching dust or wasn't flatter than the earth. I mean, I'm a funny robot. Anyways, moving on. Number 9. Never trained to defend themselves against walkers, empties. The biggest problem when leaving their own community was they were never trained to take down the dead, so the whole first couple episodes was them struggling to take out the dead. Imagine living in a zombie apocalypse and they taught you nothing about protecting yourself if the time ever came to go out into the wilderness. There was even people who went out, but nothing was done in case a person died in the community. Number 8. No communication between the group and the community. You always seen previous shows using walkie-talkies to communicate, and the community looked like it was isolated enough to have the resources to have communication between themselves. And the people sent out to look for more resources or people. When two adults went to find the kids to bring them back, it was never brought up or thought of. I guess it was a reason for the separated group to not find out their whole community was massacred. Stupid plot point, and unfortunately the group was clueless and now have nothing to go back to if they ever want to go back. Number 7. Their whole community massacred. One question: why? As the group went on their journey, their own community was all killed for some reason. I guess they wanted their resources for their own bigger community, even though I seen them have their own bread in later episodes. What were they to them? A threat? I didn't see any jets or anything they could use to attack the people they thought were on good terms of them. To be honest, it was a stupid addition to the episode. What a waste. Number 6. Constant stupid decisions. They bumped into a random which persuaded the group to help him, and no one was suspicious about him, and in the end they were scammed because Iris had a good hunch and the adult had no brains. There should be a don't listen to Iris rule because her choices are terrible. Besides that, a lot of other decisions were stupid because there should never be a show about kids trying to survive, which brings me to number 5. Number 5. Kids in zombie shows. Never put kids as main characters in a post-apocalyptic series because they will go off and do their own thing. Doesn't matter the safety of others. It has happened in all the Walking Dead shows. From The Walking Dead to Fear the Walking Dead to The Walking Dead Beyond, kids are the worst part of the genre. I personally have no problem with kids, but they always seem to cause a problem in these type of shows. Though the adults haven't really helped in this series either. 4. Unwanted love. It's so cool that people can find love during the end of the world, but sometimes it ain't necessary. Iris started to like the scammer Percy for some reason. Silas likes Iris probably because he hit his head or something. Elton liked Hope because she killed his mother when she was little or something. I am not sure. I stopped paying attention to them on episode 1, and I'm pretty sure I seen a dog loving a cat because everyone's got to love. I guess it ain't as bad as the CW's Arrowverse love stories. That's a real mess, and I'm pretty sure they have a transgender alien dating a genocidal android, so this definitely isn't that bad. Number 3. Kill all humans. During one of Huck's flashbacks during the start of the apocalypse, soldiers were given orders to shoot everyone on sight or suffer serious consequences if the orders were not followed. What? Even if the government were unaware of the fact everyone who dies will turn into the undead, why would that be an automatic order to kill all humans? That's the exact opposite of what you should be doing. It sounded like you couldn't even leave your duty, even if you had a problem with killing the innocent. Huck went the worst way at solving the problem, also making her one of the most annoying and dumbest characters since Andrea from The Walking Dead. Instead of just leaving, she unnecessarily kills all her comrades. Number 2. Where do they live? The whole point of the new series was for them to get to this civilization in the middle of a city that they were walking to the whole season. This has been teased in all of the Walking Dead series, and this is where we could have seen. Unfortunately, all we got was a pick-up point at the end of the season. It would have been amazing to see what the long-talked-about community looked like. Do we have to wait to the Rick Grimes movie? That may be the case. Number 1. The asset. The big secret was to get the smart sister Hope to the community because they only accept the most intelligent people, so they can start a whole new world with the smartest and who can make a huge impact to the community. The big cliffhanger was that Hope and Iris need to be together to fully complete their intelligence, not just Hope. Which is silly when you think about it. Can Hope not finish something without Iris's help? Could they have just taken the girls to go see their father instead of sending them on a dangerous journey? Is there a community that is living their best life with electricity and food while the rest of the world suffers and struggles to survive? Have I complained enough about this terrible excuse for a television show? I think I have, so thanks for watching, stay tuned and see you in the next video.
Hulk! Smash!